Hello, everyone. This is my Fortnite optimized video. So make sure you have the setting. You gotta have the setting like really bright. Like a thing. You don't really need this because it's dark in the user interface. So colorblind mode. Only use it if you blind. Simple. Motion blur. Don't use this. Do not use this. You can use this. Do not use this. Unless I don't know. Unless you want to. Audio audio a personal preference. Only if you have like a reasonable and sensible headset. They keep them at the very left. Keep them at the very left. Virtual sound effects. Turn this on. Only the recording videos that's muted. But if you don't want to mute it, you could play. You could play too, like music. But I mute everything. But like that. So I've this on everyone. If you don't want to talk to everyone, then friends and teammates make more sense. Or you can turn on everyone. If you don't care about anyone, turn the thing off. If you only care about friends, turn this on. If you only care about friends and teammates, then turn it on. If you don't want to talk to about everyone, then don't talk to everyone. Tell you get really toxic when you talk to everyone because you get this with a lot of time like we have people. You got push to talk, mute, or open mic. You could do whatever. Even though the setting said push to talk, like I have a bind. Not a bind, but then to the PS5 controller, I can mute. I can easily mute my controller whenever I don't want to talk to anyone. Anyway, so there could be useful right here. That could be useful to see who you talking to. Honestly, I'm not trying to get out laggy, so you don't want to to get out like much. If you don't want to see like other teams on the green, then I turn it off. Simple. I can turn it off too. Now text the chat. If you don't want to chat to anyone, how they say it's the same thing on voice chat. You don't want to chat. If you don't want to chat, then then turn it off. If you want to chat to friends only, then chat to friends only. If you want to chat to friends and team, then turn it on, then put it on chat and team. But normally I chat to everyone. There's not really anything really toxic they could really say, or that's like you're like you could that turn this on, but everybody like turn that on too. But anyway, my ping right now is not looking the best. So sorry about the ping, guys. But I have 85 LMS right now. It's not looking good. So after this, I'm gonna change that because I do not want 85 LMS as ping. So what did I do wrong? Did I did anything? I think I must have fudged up something. But anyway, let's worry about the Fortnite settings. Okay, okay. Let's go back. Have this on. Have this on if you want to run two doors. Hold the jump always. Always put on press to jump. But these you don't really need this. Maybe if you really want to, if you really want, you know what? Only you got have this on if you want to. Honestly, I don't really think that's helpful, but you can have it on if you want. Preferred, yeah. Always have shotgun here. Always have SMG. Wait, let me tell you this. If you only on controller, have it on these slots. So you wanna have AR on this, you wanna have utility on this, you wanna have consumable live on this, SMG, and this is all you want. Okay. Okay, so look at it. So look at it. Oh yeah, and I forget, if you don't even speak in this language, you can change it to whatever you want. By the way, I think I might have to change it just to straight up English. Because I literally just speak straight up English, even though it would be the same. I don't know why I did that, but so I can auto consumables to the right. Yeah, you could do that. You could hardly put the setting on if you want. I mean, this setting, more people, more people. most people, as you can see, most people turn the setting on. But personally, do whatever you want with the setting. Turbo building, that's a must. Anything, whatever you want to do, turn on this. Simple edit. Only if you can't really edit, then turn on simple edit. Or less, don't even worry about it at all. Anyway, auto confirm edit. You could put it on edit. You could put it on reset. You could put on none, which I don't know why would you want to put on none. And then you could put on both. But on League Pro, they play on edit, and someone use reset. Some people use none, and I use both, which is respectable to y'all. Y'all have skill. Anyway, this is really useful for new players, but I'm not really a new player. Do not turn this on. I mean, yeah, you could turn it on. Yeah, you could turn it on. You really don't really have a building. Don't even worry about these extra game options. Now, honestly, this setting right here could help you reduce input lag, but it really f up your your frames your frame rate in some situations like this. Why I have 85 LMS? Like it really fucks a bit. Since I have a line cable, I don't really need to turn this on. Synchronize. You can keep the setting on. Turn this off if you're not recording. You know what? Maybe I should turn it on so you can record. But I already recording from my controller, so it don't make no sense to record even more. But I mean, that's in case the data get corrupted. But if you want to record, if you want to record YouTube videos and stuff, and your data goes like error, then I get to go record on Fortnite or less. That turn all these off, and your live will be so much better. And brother, turn this on. You don't need to turn this on, but most people like turning it on. But I don't. I don't like turning it on. Pros have this on right away. Don't ever. Don't. I mean, I don't think anyone turned this on. Pull radical. That leave this. That leave this off, please. You could turn it on list or that anyone. You could turn it on anyone, but if I was there, I probably would turn it off. You know, this is for like to see how big the numbers is, the numbers killed, whatever. When you shoot someone, the hard kill. Let's see how big. Like like health and everything. Like when you turn it all the way up, hold on, when you turn this up, like 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 if you turn it smaller, you would see like the stuff like what's on the screen a lot smaller, basically helping you to play. Turn on. You don't really need this on. Like I being dead serious. You don't really need this on. Like I being dead serious. You don't even need this on. Like that's how confident I am. You don't need spectator count on. But I mean, people don't really turn it off, so you don't need to turn it off. You see everything what you see here. You could if fine, the one what you see off, you could turn them off, and the others you could keep them on if you want. Turn everything off because no one is gonna get good with this. No one is gonna get good with this. All right, trust me. I'm trying to tell you the same. If you're not on keyboard and mouse, turn everything else to the left side and don't even worry about this. No, don't even worry about this. Controller. Since you probably on controller, let me show you. So right, turn this on. Turn this on. I mean, turn it on. You like inverted? Cause you know inverted. I don't like inverted. Inverted. If you really like inverted, then turn it on. But I don't turn it on like all the time. You can put on like a nice 65. Nah, I might not keep that. And then put both camera accesses. You have to keep it on both. You have to turn this. You have to turn it all the way down. Vibration feature. Turn that off. Turn this custom only so it won't turn on. And then for this, if you like using quick grab and turn it on. But on the other than that, I don't like it. You could turn you could turn hold on, let me show you how to turn this. You could turn this on. So basically what this setting is, the ability could show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 8, 9, 10. So basically whatever one you put it to, it basically like a part of your sense. Like how I explain this. Like if you turn it on four and then basically you just do this. You turn on advanced. If you turn on advanced, what it called? If you turn on advanced options, then you basically have like, if you don't want normal, then you have 4 of your 10 cents. Basically, I saying like the 10 cents, but you could play on this 1 cent, what you already made already. But anyway, let's talk about this. So right, build mode. You have to put this on something what you like. All right, you have to put these on something what you like. First mode, probably that put on one. We do not care. They put on anything what you like whenever you play like first mode games like Villa Six and whatever. And horizontal and vertical, you could you could put on anything what you like and don't copy my settings because I'm telling you, a good settings is only good for the person if you know how to make them. Alright, so don't copy my settings. I'm being honest. Don't copy my settings. You need to find your own controller settings or your own keyboard settings, whatever settings you play on. You need to find your own so you can become good with that. Honestly, you could turn this on, but if you don't like it, then turn it off. Simple. Nah, you could turn this. You don't have to copy this. You have to find your own settings. As I said, there's aim mobs, creative mobs, where you can find these settings. I mean, people use have some fun with these settings, but you see without zeros in. But I mean, if you don't like them, just turn them on. You know, some people like turning it on 90 or 95, but I put on one because I don't care. I'm looking time. Some people used to put this on like two and seven and five. Don't really worry about that. Okay, now let me tell you about exponential and linear. All right, so linear, linear is like a straight line, like Martinez. Linear is like a straight line. So like basically, you're basically moving, basically up. No, hold on. Martin is like this. A Martin, it would like I would hold in a pencil, right? And I just throw it, and like it aims straightly, like linear, like straightforward. And exponential is like kind of confusing. Like the more you like the more you actually like holding your like the more you move your dick or like the harder you move your dick, the more faster the sense is. Basically for exponential. I mean, you see, bro, like rate using like exponential. People like mirror using linear. A lot of people like linear. A lot more exponential. Remember that. Now for this, if you don't care about any images, turn it off. But if you want console, do not turn this off. I mean, unless or you are practicing, do not turn it off anytime. Do not click this. It will fudge up your settings. Don't click this. It will fudge up your settings. Like I'm telling you. Even said, controller dead zones it like really terrible sometimes. So you have to really find which one is good for you. And then for D is, I used to put this on. It decent, felt decent, but you don't really need to put this on. Okay, now bonds. I'm not showing you my bond. I actually gonna show you all my bonds, but don't copy the bond. Don't copy the bonds because. Okay. Let me show you something. Do not put your builder pro, combat pro, build a quick builder, or even old school. Put it on custom and find your own binds on the controller. Now be number. Don't make it uncomfortable. It has to be comfortable for you to become a Fortnite pro. Now this. No, you could copy stuff, return items, whatever you want to do. You could hop in the Fortnite service and whatever. Honestly, I might hardly hop in these. But anyway, pool party, you could barely like you could record the gameplay and whatever. Maybe another thing to record, turn this on and you want to be invited by outside permission by anyone, friends, or no one gets turn this on. Like I mean turn this on. You could get gifts from friends and whoever want to give you something. So you can get friendless. I mean honestly, you want console, you could turn it on. That's to make sure who make sure we know. You know. Turn it on friends or invited only. You know, you see this? You see this? So let me explain. Let me explain what this is. So so this setting, you can keep it off or on, or even never show the emotes. This setting is like really like dangerous. I mean not really dangerous, but like some toxic emotes like laugh it up, take the L, web crack, or make it you don't know like some emotes. If you don't want to see these emotes, they put on never. And if you want to take friends, do these email them from friends and party. Okay? I was back. I put this on from anyone. Now cross play. If you want to play with keyboard players, you have to put yes, or else your monsters will go a lot worse. It would take a lot longer to load and everything. So everybody does to do that. See, double game stats. If you want to see your game stats on what's up? If you want to see your game stats on the FortniteTracker.com, then I rather you to turn this on. Other than that, don't turn it on. Hide your name. You can hide your name, be anonymous. But anyway, and then you can do whatever you want. You can keep it on there or whatever you want to keep it on. And then that's basically it. So we just scrolling. And that's what all we do, guys. So adios and see y'all later.